The SocIoTal Group Sharing application for Android is intended to enable a secure information sharing mechanism with a group of entities. In particular, this application makes use of the Ciphertext Policy Attribute-Based Encryption, or CP-ABE scheme, to encrypt data which is shared through the SocIoTal Context Manager. By running this application, an entity can act as a context producer encrypting data with a specific CP-ABE policy and publishing this information to the Context Manager. Furthermore, the same entity can act as a context consumer, making queries or receiving notifications from the Context Manager and trying to decrypt such data with its CP-ABE key. For this demo, Alice wants to share information about her weather station to a group of entities or Babel, and Bob will try to get the information being produced by Alice. So first of all, we open the application of both smartphones, Alice on the left side and Bob on the right one, and we see the initial screen with some parameters. Specifically, we can see the IP address and the port of the device in which notification of the Context Manager will be sent, as well as the IP address of the Context Manager. In this case, the corresponding one to the SocIoTal Context Manager. Now we click on the Accept button, and as we can see, the application automatically detects each entity already has a CP-ABE key associated to its identity attributes. This key is loaded from the root folder of the smartphone and will be used for trying to decrypt the information. So in this case, it is used by Bob to try to decrypt data. Such attributes are recognized by the application and they are shown in the text field My Attributes. So in this case, Alice wants to share information about her weather station to Bob through the SocIoTal Context Manager. For this, through the Create Entity option, she creates the entity Weather Station Alice with the context attribute temperature and the value 23. She clicks on the Select button and we see the message from the SocIoTal Context Manager. Now Bob tries to read the information related to the entity that was created by Alice. For this, through the Query Entity option, he queries for the entity Weather Station Alice and temperature as the context attribute. Clicks on Select button and as we can see, Bob receives a response from the SocIoTal Context Manager and he is able to see the value 23 for that attribute. Now, in this case, Alice wants to share data about her weather station through the SocIoTal Context Manager, but in a secure way by encrypting such data with CP-ABE, specifically by using the policy @1 @7 2 of 2, so only those users with a CP-ABE key with both attributes will be able to decrypt that data. So through the Update Entity through CP-ABE option, she writes the value 27, clicks on the Select button, and we can see the response from the Context Manager. Now Bob tries to get the value from that attribute, clicks on the Select button, but he is not able to see the value of temperature since, according to the Field My Attribute, this key is not associated to the attribute @7. We come back to Alice and she repeats the operation, but in this case she specifies the value 25 and the policy @1 @2 1 of 2, so those users with a key associated to @1 or @2 will be able to decrypt the new value. She clicks on Select button and she receives the response from the Context Manager. Now Bob makes a query again for the attribute temperature, and in this case he is able to see the new value since his key is satisfying the policy that was used by Alice to encrypt the value of temperature.